So as I'm going on this journey, recently I've been thinking a lot about what I should portray myself at, or how should I act on camera. And I mean, obviously most of it is just be myself and just talk about that or cover the stuff that's interesting to me and helpful to others, hopefully, as well in the process. And as I'm kind of going down the rabbit hole here, I realized that people like Chip Gaines, that came up actually last, but there was Nakai-san and there's James May are the one that kind of stand out, and also Jack Nicholson with his wild hair, because as I shot my double under video, I realized when I was processing it, I was like, holy moly, my hair is all wacky, I'm run out of breath, I'm just panting because my allergies are pretty bad, and the double unders weren't too hard, but by the time I'm triple unders, I cut quite a bit of it out, but I left a few tidbits where I'm like, and I had asthma as a kid, and whenever allergist season come up, if I was to do a workout that's pretty hard, like I'll start wheezing pretty bad. And then I realized, you know what, just let it be, leave it alone. We're all human beings. If I'm here, hopefully if one person gets inspired or goes on and does their thing as a coach, that's what we're supposed to do, is just help others find themselves or have better lives or whatever they're trying to accomplish. So I'll probably get a haircut here eventually and be myself and do what I do. And so the Chip Gaines is fantastic. I mean, look at him. He's running around busting through walls doing weird crazy stuff, and so bringing fun to people, bringing smiles to people's faces probably is more helpful and more useful than a lot of the techniques than potentially I can coach. As muscle up is good, but a smile on somebody's face, they might need it far more that day. And I'm pretty guilty as a coach of focusing on too serious of a matter and too technical of a detail. And there's nothing wrong with it as long as it doesn't come with expense of just general kind of balance. And James May, he's the presenter on Top Gear, if you now Grand Tour, and he's funny as hell, and partially he's the inspiration for my videos being so long, because it's wacky how long they take, and especially his series, The Disassembler, it's something out there. And the Nakai-san, he's the guy that does very polarizing builds on old Porsche, the air-cooled Porsche, where he's just this crazy-haired Asian guy with always a cigarette in his mouth, and he just hacksaws the hell out of fenders and then install these giant wide-body kits on the Porsches. And some people think it's art, some people think it's just bastardizing the already relatively rare classic Porsches, but ultimately he just does whatever the hell he wants and has fun with it, and the build is like a giant party where a lot of people watch the artisan work and just see it. And so it's not for everybody, but it is what it is. And part of the kind of learning evolution is I've done this for so long and people like it to a certain extent, so reaching out as myself, not this, perfect coach with perfect hair or all the very popular trimmed beard and so forth. Like, it's not what I want to be. I don't want, I look good in a suit, but it's not what I want to wear. I'd rather wear flip-flops and do double unders and whack myself, and hopefully somebody has a laugh, or I train hard enough not to. And as I go along, I want to shoot more videos of just fun things and entertaining stuff. So that's part of the reason why I'm kind of sitting here in the kids' room with Winnie the Pooh and Minions, and I'm sitting on this hot pink, or whatever that color is, chair. And if you're watching this, thanks for kind of going along with me on this journey, and we'll see where we're going to keep going, and we'll see where we'll end up. Great success!